Alright guys, so before this video starts, I just want to say this video is going to be kind of back and forth a lot because it's not a very long run, because obviously it runs away if you read the title. So yeah, you'll see I cut in and out a lot because I just find more and more stuff wrong with it when I take it apart. So sorry about that. So it's going to be clips here and there, but enjoy, and hopefully we can get it back out soon. It's all fixed. So what up guys, Shep Beersley. Just got finished running the 8X Elite buggy. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. We're still at the BMX track. There's hornet's nests everywhere. If you see those little piles of dirt, they're taking over. They need to get out here and before a kid gets hurt. But we're out here. I'm braving the heat and the hornets for you guys. We are running the Savage once again. The last video you guys seen of this, I said the rear diff exploded. I was wrong. Set pin let loose and the rear drive shaft went a spin. Not sure what the chunkiness was because the gears are fine. So I misspoke. I jumped to conclusions. Was not a rear diff. So that's a plus. So if you guys haven't seen it, I had a few issues. The stock exhaust exploded, but I had a spare one. So I put a new exhaust on it. I actually took this off my original. I've only been having little issues with this, like that set screw, the exhaust spring breaking, like little stupid stuff to the point where I couldn't get like a full run out of it. Hopefully today's different. So let's get her going, and hopefully no small issues, man. This one's quite a bit louder. It's a big block, obviously. So we're gonna let her warm up a little. We're gonna see how she does. I'm not sure if she's gonna shift. That still needs a little tuning, but I just want to run it. And every time I brought it out, it's always been little issues. So we'll see how she does. Yeah, and then hopefully we can do like a legit batch with this at a later date. So hopefully you guys can hear me. But so far, so good. Let's get her going. I had to run away, run away, run away. I had to run away, run away, run away. Well, that was short-lived. All right. So she ran away. So, yeah. She ran away, so that was short-lived. She just held full throttle. So let's see what happened. Sounds like the exhaust broke off. Yeah, at least it didn't like take off through the field. At least it hit this, probably broke a bunch of shit, but because I ain't walking all over there to go get it. Finally died. So yeah, Runaway. That's the first Runaway I've had a Runaway like 15 years ago. So yeah, now everything works. What the Runaway. Okay, well, let's get her back to the truck. We broke something. I have parts. All right guys, so we're back at the truck. Obviously it took a hell of a front end impact on that curb stop thing over there. It took a chunk, but overall it held up pretty good for a hit like that. I'm actually impressed. It was weird though, it hit in the front, but most of the stuff that broke is in the rear. Like snapped this back here, which I have all this. I have parts, so I have this part. That's looks like the only thing that broke besides, yeah, that's the only thing that broke is right here, and I have that in the truck. I think the motor shifted because the exhaust popped off and whatnot. Stripped the spur. My throttle return springs off. I don't know why it lost connectivity. As I got closer, it connected. So I think I'm gonna toss this in the trash and replace it with a Noble, just to cut out that, because that freaks me out. We're gonna take it back to the shed and fix it in this video, because I want this to be longer than 5 seconds. So let's go and actually do a complete, like, go back to the shed, work on it, and we'll see what actually is going on with it. But I can't catch a break with this thing, man. It's always little things, like I just can't catch a break. I'm about to turn this into the Parch Savage and run my old one, because I'm having nothing but little issues. Again, that diff issue I thought I had wasn't really a diff, but man, I cannot catch a break with this thing. So yeah, let's get to the shed. All right guys, well, we're back at the shed, and under further inspection, cracked the tank. So there's probably nitro fuel all in my back seat. Spur gear is stripped, missing teeth. Back here is snapped. Arms are good. All the arms are good. Motor moved, so we're gonna have to remesh, obviously. For that hit, it really wasn't too bad. I'm surprised most of the damage is in the rear though, because it hit in the front. I'm gonna have to look at that footage when I edit this and really check it out. But yeah, so I have all the parts. If you guys didn't know, I literally have an entire Savage taken apart in that bottom bin, and then even in that bin from my bash box, I have Savage arms, all that stuff. So let's break out the parts Savage box and get her fixed, man. Sting, can't catch a break. All right, let's do it. All right guys, so you're up on my tripod. Hopefully it's not too bad. I haven't done a wrenching video in a while. So first thing I'm gonna do is fix this side that's broken here. Let's take off this tire. So that's the part that's broke right here, literally just snapped right off. I'm just really surprised that nothing else really broke. Yeah, I cracked the tank, the motor shifted, but that hit freaking hard. And like I said, I have these parts. Alright guys, I don't know where I'm going to put this in the video. I'm actually doing it live right now. If you guys didn't know, I do live streams quite often. I'm wrenching on this thing, and if you guys look, it's kind of hard to pick up on camera, but the whole chassis right here is tweaked out. See how it bubbles out on this side? And the whole front end is shifted, so it's not lined up here. So this entire side is bent out because it hit on this side, I believe, and it literally moved everything off to the side. See? So not a big deal. The big deal is it ran away, which is unacceptable, so never using that controller again. But I do have new sides from the Parch Savage, so I'm just lucky that I have parts. But yeah, I hope you guys can actually see the whole thing is literally kicked this way. Alright guys, as I'm working, I noticed I replaced this side, but my motor plate is also bent. You see the gap? So actually my mesh got closer when I fixed the side, but the whole motor, I don't know if you guys can see this in camera, is all kicked forward. So that plate is actually bent. That's why there's a gap there. And it's all buggered up in the back, if you can see. So I got the HPI Savage plate here. We're gonna swap her over and do better. So again, sorry I don't know where this is going in the video. So as I find more stuff, I'll fill you guys in. All right, guys. So we got the new motor plate on, nice and straight. That side is replaced, nice and straight. And then I notice here, it's not lined up. And if you notice, if I flip it here, she has a little bend in her too. So I have to replace this vertical plate next. And knock on wood, that should be all of it. So the recap, we cracked the, where's the original tank? Here it is. We cracked the original tank, which is made out of like water bottle material crap. The old ones are way thicker and nicer. We bent 2 vertical plates. I might hit up HPI and be like, bro, like your thing lost connection and I had to replace all this stuff. So two vertical plates, motor mount or motor plate, whatever you want to call it, a carrier in the rear, spur gear, and then when I got to the shed, I hit so hard that all these electronics shifted forward and it actually pinched my battery wires, and I'm so glad it didn't short in the truck when I was driving home, because when I was working on it, I noticed it started smoking and I looked and these 2 wires were crushed and they were touching. So, and it blew apart my power switch. So yeah, all because of a crappy controller. So hopefully that's the last cut in for you guys. Again, like and subscribe, and let me fix this truck. Hopefully next time we go out, knock on wood, I have better luck. I can actually, the quality on the new tank is garbage. What a crappy tank. No good. No good, HPI, no good.